Okay. For some reason, YouTube isn't accepting. Now it works! Why does it work now? Why does it work now? I've been at this for 10 minutes and it works now? Well, it works now! Okay. Fine. Whatever. Okay. I guess we should write a tweet. Screaming externally. Why? Why didn't it work for the last 10 minutes? What did I do to fix it? Because I don't want it to be... I don't want it to work without me understanding why it's working. Because it was not working... Well, I didn't understand what was going on for 10 minutes, and now all of a sudden it is working. Okay. 4K resolution, experimental, HermitCraft stream. Live now, huh? No Twitch tonight. Hey, cat me out. 6 Mbps. Okay. Don't know why. Don't know why it's working. So we're starting the stream off with a very positive energy. Starting the stream off with a very positive energy, okay? You know what? I'm gonna... Okay. Okay. So maybe I should have not scheduled 3 streams for today, is one of the things I'm realizing. I didn't realize how badly I was going to need a recovery day after all of the physical fitness activities this weekend. I was very physically active this weekend, and my body is more sore than I've been since, like, the first week of ROTC training in college. Yeah. I have not... My body's like, I don't know what to do about this. So I keep taking naps, and every time I wake up from a nap, I'm actually feeling slightly better than I did before, which is a good sign on the whole, I think. I think that that means I should, you know, keep taking naps. But, okay. Before TCG thing tomorrow, one thing that we have to do is we have to pull 3 cards from our deck. Because I have 45 in here by accident right now. I need to pull, I think, 3 of these speedrunner cards out. Does that make sense? Is that the best 3 to pull here? Probably. My body was not ready. I keep making plans, like, I'm going to go to the grocery store so I have food for later. And then I'm like, oh, I'm too sore to go to the grocery store and carry the things, so I'll take a nap first. And then I'm like, okay, I drag myself out of bed, I go through all the steps of getting dressed to go to the grocery store, and then I realize I have a stream about to start. And then I was like, okay, now I gotta change clothes again. Luckily I had a microwave burrito in the freezer. So far today, I've eaten 7 frozen spring rolls and 1 frozen microwave burrito. So a lot more vegetables than usual. I got that going for me. But I haven't had the chance to go grocery shopping yet. Because every time I try, I, like, start to, like, pick up the grocery bag. And I'm like, I can't. No. I'm actually feeling pretty good after that last nap, though. That last nap really did help my muscles a lot. So muscles are doing better. Still sore, but better. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, big TCG matches tomorrow. I need to make sure my TCG deck is ready. So that's what we're doing right now. Also, I'm going to mention that this is a viewer-supported stream. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah. So, okay. Dun, 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 dun. I'm also really excited. I'm going to get to see my fiance this fall. Thanks to the immigration stuff, we can't hang out very often. Because while you're in the middle of the fiance immigration visa process, the immigrating alien cannot enter the United States. So we had to find a place that we could both afford to go to and visit, which is Toronto in October. And you might say, what's in Toronto in October? It's a place I can afford to see my fiance. So that's what we're doing. We didn't have any real plans, but my fiance found out that apparently Paul Gross from Slings and Arrows is going to be performing King Lear. And King Lear is actually the subject matter of the 3rd season of Slings and Arrows. If you haven't seen Slings and Arrows yet, it's a fantastic show about ghosts and theaters and psychoses and the fusion of art and business. If you want to watch a guy get killed by a pig truck and then bother his friend for 3 years now that he's a ghost, it's probably the best show set in a Shakespearean theater company. You know. So the thing to keep in mind, too, is that a word for a baby pig might be a Hamlet. So, a truck full of baby pigs hitting a guy in a show about Hamlet, maybe there's something there. So, yeah. So we found one thing to do in Toronto. I'm very excited about that, and I'm sure more will follow. Okay, so looking at this deck, what are speedrunners weak from? They're weak to PvP. So if I play a PvP hermit, I'm going to need an alternate deck ready. What's good against PvP hermits, I guess is the question. Is this a PvP? Do I have any PvP hermits? Because that would be a good way to find out real quick. Prankster, redstone. Builder, speedrunner, farm, terraform. PvP. PvP is weak to prankster and redstone. Well, I do have the stuff to throw together a prankster deck. If I needed to, maybe. Who would be a prankster? Grian. Okay, so let's make a prankster deck box. So the second deck workshop is now going to be our prankster deck. So we've got a goat father. We're gonna let's get some of this other stuff out of our inventory because I've got too much stuff in my inventory for card games. Yeah. Yeah. I really encourage people to watch Slings and Arrows. Paul Gross is very good in it. And not very gross. Very Paul, though. Okay. So we have a bunch of pickaxes that we fixed and then didn't put back as well. We can go clean those up. So we have Fortune and Silk Touch. So we'll hold on to the rest of these. Let's put our spare Elytra back in here for now. Those are our TCG tokens. We're going to need to give out tokens during the thing tomorrow. So we might have to tell Beef that we're taking some tokens. Okay. But first off, okay. Let's unload some chops and tots. We had some extra food over here. But yeah, we're going to have a big TCG showdown tomorrow, and I need to be ready. My current level of preparedness is not. Okay, so we've got some extra booster packs here. I think we can throw... How many booster packs gets you something from Pearl's Recycling Shop? Welcome, Kimberly Baviera. I'm glad you could join us. Okay. Not now. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, why is Restream giving me an error? Hold on. It's saying check your encoder settings for what? Well, whatever. The frame rates were fine. Yeah, we're doing a TCG Tuesday tomorrow with a bunch of people about to try competing. So we had to kick off. No, we haven't done any official rounds for season 2 yet because so many people were traveling. But I just got back from traveling. False just got back. Impulse just got back. So we're gonna do a big push to get the season 2 games in. Because Beef tried to launch it right before everybody left for their little summer breaks and trips. And everybody was like, I'm not gonna have time for that. I'm sorry, Beef. We'll be back in the back half of July. Or, like, not even the back half. We'll be back, like, mid-month. Just, yeah. So, now that we're all back, for the most part, it's time to, TCG Recycling Factory. How does this thing work again? 10 foil packs for 1 button press. Okay, so start recording. Turn off the overlays. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode Segment Alpha. Episode TCG Season 2. 1. Segment Alpha. Take 1. And action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today, we are outside the most important building on the server. That hub of activity that everyone knows, everyone loves. That's right. Pearlescent Moon's HermitCraft TCG Recycling Factory. We have 10 foil packs that we can turn in exchange for 1 button press. Why does this matter now? Because Vintage Beef just launched HermitCraft TCG Season 2. And then everybody went on vacation. And now we're back, and we're ready to actually play the games. So here we go. What do we got here? A redstone type dock with hive mind and goat. Ooh! Maybe that's a sign that I'm going to be the greatest of all time. If I ask my hive mind for advice on how to play my cards right. Now, before we start our games, I've already got a experimental speedrunner only deck that I did pretty well against Doc with the other day in a practice game that was on his channel. However, if I'm in a type matchup situation, let's see, my speedrunner deck workshop cards here are not going to be viable against a PvP hermit. So, now, PvP hermits are weak against pranksters. So what I need to do is I need to build a prankster deck in here. Now, these are not... Okay, so this is a prankster card. These are just random cards I'm going to take out. So this is our prankster deck workshop. Now, sorry, Common Doc, you're not going in there. Let's go ahead and see which prankster cards we have. We have 2 double pranksters and 10 of those. So we're not in bad shape there. Let's see. We want to get our hermits in first. Hey, here is a Grian. Grian's pretty good as a prankster. We got 2 rare stresses. That's looking pretty viable. So we're up to, let's see, 5 hermits. That's a start. We might be able to do a little better if we think this through. Maybe I should head to Cubfans Trading Hall over here in the pyramid. For one thing, I want to see if I can get a 2nd or 8th. For one thing, I want... So we're going to head to Cubfans Trading Pyramid here. and see if we can get an additional double item card for pranksters. Like, oh, like this one. Cleo will trade any 2x for 1 Explorer times 2. I don't have an Explorer times 2. And this is a PvP double. Okay. So we're already not doing great. Let's see what our options are here for prankster hermits. All right. Well, we might have to wait to build that deck and hope we don't face any PvP-focused hermits early on. We'll be building that for the later rounds. Anyway, we got some games to play. Time skip. Stop recording. Turn the camera back on. Woo, okay. Okay. Well, that's something. So let's see if we still have like a bunch of unlisted live streams that are showing up as upcoming. Yeah, we do. We want to set that to unlisted. Save. Unlisted. Save. Unlisted. Save. Unlisted. Save. Unlisted. Save. Okay. I don't know why it's generating like 800 false events for a real one. Having some trouble with the 4K streaming tech. It's a little bit brittle, but it looks good. It looks good, I think. Sammy says, evening, have you given up on Twitch then? No, I just have barely been able to move the last couple days. My whole body is sore. I don't have the energy. My muscles are too sore to set up the second computer still. I just got home, and I've been spending most of my time resting. Hey, howdy, Scar! Okay. So, let's see. Does anyone know if you can place player heads looking upward if you put them in an item frame? This might be a really stupid question. But if I wanted to have a player head looking straight up, could I put it in an item frame? Okay, wait. I do have 10 TCG tokens. Let's go spend some of our TCG tokens, actually. I think that's going to be the better thing for building our prankster deck. Oh, I had a lot of fun at PlayOnCon, Sammy. I think you would really enjoy it if you can make it out sometime. But yeah, there were a lot more physical challenges this year. And our team won. We built a tower out of 27 benches that was very tall. But I am completely wiped out. Okay. See, hold on. Do we have... Like, we have the mob tops box, right? So this is like an ollie head. So if I just put this down here... Yeah, that looks up. So you can place these blocks in such a way that the heads look up. Okay. I don't know what that alien is doing here, but okay. Core concept. TCG shop. Let's go... So I neither needed an armor stand nor a book to accomplish my goal there. Hello, kitty. You're cute. Okay, so item packs are 1 TCG token each. Fact packs are 4 TCG tokens each. Hermit packs, alter ego packs. Okay. Let's switch back to recording mode. All right. So, item packs, we have a good chance of getting that double prankster or the double explorer. We could trade for it. Alter ego packs sometimes have double items, and we might get another prankster card in it. So let's try one of the alter ego packs first. Okay, so we definitely got a rare prankster there with the dock. Lightning rod. Lets you attract damage to a particular hermit. Chainmail armor prevents damage from all effect cards. String can stop an item or effect slot from being filled. These are all helpful, handy cards to have. Okay, so we've got one more prankster. So that's 6 hermits. I feel like let's roll the dice on an item pack here. Well, we got some single pranksters. Wait, does the ceiling in here not work? Let's try that again. Okay, so we got a PvP double, single explorer, some miners, and some terraformers. Not optimal. I think we're gonna go again. Well, we got 2 double PvPs already. So at least we're pulling those out of circulation because people with PvP doubles are the greatest threat to our speedrunner deck. So I guess sitting on a bunch of these cards isn't necessarily bad. It's just not constructive. Let's see. Okay, another double speedrunner. We have enough of those for right now, but, you know, whatever. And finally, one more time, we either need an explorer that we can trade for a double prankster or a double prankster itself. Double redstone. Dang it. Well, we have more cards we can trade, but I don't want to trade away the double PvPs because that's going to enable more people to build PvP decks, which is strong against me. The double redstone isn't great because we started with a redstone deck, and I wanted to get away from it. And we've already got 3 speedrunner doubles. Now, so the big win of the session here was probably the dock. Although these items here are all fantastic, too. We did get a potato boy, though. Although he's also weak against PvP. So he's not really going to complement our existing setup at all. Either way, we've got games to play. Let's get going. Time skip. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Just as a reminder, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Lee. Yeah, no, life is crazy here, too. No worries. I've actually been traveling for most of the last 2 weeks, so... Yeah. Do you still want to catch up at some point? Because I kind of wanted to hear about the craziness that was happening, like, 4 weeks ago, and I'm sure it has only gotten more bonkers because the situation you described sounded like the sort of thing that would have compounding difficulties as you go. So if you're like, no, I'm too deep into this to explain to you how stupid things have gotten, I completely understand, and we can catch up once you're back on the other side. Okay. So, let's see here. How many hermits is viable? I think 9 is about right. I wouldn't be able to trade a double explorer to Cleo because I already owe her one. Oh, you're right. I didn't tell her I wouldn't deliver it via that mechanism, though. We've got a lot of these extra item cards here. feel like somewhere in here I have a bunch of those cards. This is another box of cards. Do we have any PvP hermits in here? Or, sorry, any prankster hermits in here is actually the question, I think. Doesn't seem to be the case. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so... Let's see what abilities our prankster cards have. So we can try and build something around it. Okay. So, you and your opponent take damage equal to your health. Seems helpful. Does YOLO ignore armor? As written. Okay, Korean. Flip a coin after your attack. If heads, take opponent active effect card and either attach or discard it. That's pretty good. Flip a coin if heads. Do an additional 30 HP to your opponent's active hermit and 10 HP damage to each person below. Okay, so that's pretty good. So if I'm trying to build a 42 card deck. Well, he really should have said that in the card, because we're going to have a bunch of people asking that tomorrow. What he said in a video isn't going to help us adjudicate it during the... isn't going to help us adjudicate it during the thing. We need stuff he said in writing. Only stuff he said in writing counts is the problem. He should have written that up for us. Because we need to be able to reference that and show it to other hermits. I can't tell another hermit, here's my ruling, go watch Beef's video. They're going to say, no, he should have written it down if it was true. I don't want to deal with that pushback. I don't have the energy for it. I'm going to have a hard time enforcing anything that's not in writing. The deck's changed to some sort of points-based system. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find right now. He wrote that down somewhere. But I don't have it in front of me. Okay. He didn't pin the Season 2 rules. Okay, here it is. Okay. So, Season 2 rules. Decks must consist of 42 cards that must add up to less than 24 points or less. Common cards count for 0, rares are 1, ultra rares are 2. No more than 3 of the same cards, including 2 X item cards. No duplicate ultra rares. Okay, that's it. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so okay, double items count as rares. So right now I have 12 points, 14 points, it looks like. Wait, no. No, rares. Sorry. No, I just have 8 points. Okay. Let's offload the rest of this stuff somewhere helpful. Okay. Anvils are rare and single use. Golden axes are rare and single use. Strings are rare attaches. Diamond armor is rare attaches. No duplicate ultra rares. Okay. Lava bucket, or sorry, this invisibility doesn't seem great. Okay. Instant health 2 is rare. Emerald. Okay, so let's say we wanted to be kind of obnoxious. Let's see what's the most obnoxious thing that we could have in here. 3 chorus fruits would be obnoxious. Mending is ultra rare. Fortune is ultra rare, but that's single use. Ultra rare fishing rod. That doesn't really help that much. Chests. Let's go ahead and give us 2 rare chests so we can pull Hermit's back out. Okay. Ideally, we don't... hey, Anjay. Hey, Yorgi. Ideally, we don't want to have any overlap between the 2 boxes. So that way I don't have to pull things out of here. Like, we've got 3 wolves in that one. We got Bad Omen. We got our rare speedrunners. Got our target blocks. Tridents or pistons. Curse of Vanishing. Bow. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I was going to see what time the grocery store was open until, but apparently it closed down 10 years ago. I'll find a different grocery, I guess. Okay. Closes at 10. Okay, so I probably won't have time to go grocery shopping tonight. Inside your deck are 3 wolves. Yeah, I really like the idea of both decks having the wolves. Because it lets me keep doing damage, even if, it lets me keep doing damage even if they clock me. So bows are common, chests are rare. So this is common. Okay, so ultra rare is going to go over here. So we're up to 12 points, I guess, here. Out of 25. So I could do like a diamond armor. Diamond armor has really been nerfed, though. It's only rare, I guess, though. I really like the chainmail armor a lot. Uh-oh. Stupid Windows. Welcome, Joe Studios. Hope you're doing well this evening. Okay. La da 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 dee. Dun da 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 da. Do 20 damage to up to 3 hermits of your choice. Okay, the crossbow's gotten way better. I missed that somehow. Effect cards, so you wouldn't be able to use like a sword or a crossbow on it. Okay, so let's see, 2 crossbows in here. It's gonna bring us up to that's common. Oh, also chainmail is common. Yes, please. So we definitely want to have some single use and attach cards here. Okay. So 14, 16. We're up to 16 points in terms of rares. I don't have a lot of ultra rares anyway. The lava bucket brings us up to 18 points. It's going to bring us up to 21 points. I think... so that's 22 points. $23 points. 24 points. Let's see if I got that right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 24. And then how many cards left does that give us? $46. Okay, so we pull out 4 of the normal obsidian, and we're done there. That's a 42 card deck. I'm gonna put the deck ready good cards in here. So we've got two 42 card decks right now. Okay. So I feel like that is going to get us in good shape for tomorrow. For TCG Tuesday, if you will. Okay. So we're going to need to store these surplus item packs somewhere so we can just trade them in later. Boy, we have a lot of random stuff everywhere, I'm realizing. We have accumulated a lot of stuff that I'm not doing a good job of cleaning up. So then the question becomes, how much of that should we try and fix now? Dean, I have no idea what you're talking about. Or is that short for paralysis? Oh, for the 4K resolution. Yeah, let's do a quick fly around. If you haven't noticed, I'm experimentally streaming at 4K right now. So it should look a lot sharper than what you're used to. If you have a 4K monitor or a TV, you might need to set your YouTube resolution to take advantage of that, because it might not default to 4K. But we are streaming at 4K. Yes, experimental. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're all gonna be in this experimental 4K stream and do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, all gonna be in this experiment. Okay. Let's put the extra pink petals down here. And then, out of these boxes, any of this stuff worth grabbing at the moment? At the moment. Okay. HO Studio says, I hadn't noticed, but on further reflection, that's because my laptop does not have a 4K monitor. That's a totally accurate statement about your laptop. I have no counter arguments. Very well done. You did it. In theory, all of the bit rates should be coming in slightly crisper because we're sending higher quality data to YouTube for them to compress. Because they've got a pretty efficient compression algorithm on their end. So if you give it more data, you get better stuff back, even at the slower bit rates. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Do we have any bone meal that we left behind here? Because that would be really handy if we had. Let's consolidate that gravel with the other gravel we saw, though. Okay, toolbox needs to go. The toolbox and the duffel bag both need to go back. I was looking for these. The sun's getting real low. Lost Cult Music, thank you for our first tip of the evening. We are almost an hour into the stream, and Lost Cult Music is kicking us off with $3, who says, "Evening cheers." Well, evening cheers to you as well, Lost Cult Music. Just as a reminder, this is a viewer-supported stream, and tips are welcomed via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are now $7 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about getting this TCG deck ready. Let's think through this. How is this going to be obnoxious enough? Now that we've stepped away from it, let's come back and ask ourselves if this is obnoxious enough. I just set it to Warhammer 40k and it hurt my eyes. Back to high definition. Yeah, that's too many Ks. Too many Ks. We don't need a Warhammer in here. Okay. So, yeah, these two actually also will go. This needs to go in the dye box. This needs to go in the dye box. That needs to go with the potions. Money. Dye box. There are new rules for deck construction. Those were written down. 1966. Yeah, Kick is owned by garbage people, so I refuse to work with them. I have no interest. You know where you can watch a Hermit live is at JoeHills.net/live. Although that unfortunately doesn't have the 4K experience. Right now that's going to be a YouTube exclusive. But yeah. It doesn't scale up to 4K, sadly. Also, it says offline for like way too long. Is it not working at all right now? Why is it saying offline for this long? It should be kicking in. Well, that's just broken. Hey, Gustavo 223 or 233, glad to have you. Just troubleshooting technology at this point. Well, I don't know why that's happening. It's an experimental 4K stream. Is there a problem with the embed code? Maybe. Does the embed code have a out-of-date token or something? E5BA. Nope, that's the correct token. Allow autoplay. Allow full screen. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't even know. No idea. No idea what's happening here. Okay. Next problem. We'll worry about that later. Okay. So we got a bunch of random potion materials. I could probably also go in the potion thing. Welcome back, Scar. I forgot if I move my legs, it hurts. I've been sitting so patiently, not moving. And then I made the mistake of moving and remembered why I hadn't been doing that. Okay, so I have a lot of iron. I have these extra chops, extra quartz. I should probably grab this stuff to clean out. Gold nuggets, rotten flesh, birch. Snowman Trey says, "Hey Joe, how's it going, dude?" It is going well. I just got back from PlayOnCon, which is held at a campground in Birmingham, Alabama. And they had a lot more physical challenges this year as part of some of their events. So my entire body is sore from building the tallest communications tower as part of their space challenge thing. And, yeah, so my arms and legs are barely working. On the plus side, I'm getting better rapidly. Every time I take a nap, I wake up and I'm slightly more mobile than I was before I took the nap. So, like, I'm recovering from PlayOnCon at the moment, but, like, my body is not at peak condition at the moment. Mary Mint Martian says, "I don't know the difference between 4K and HD, but I do know I can zoom in really close on the video now." Yeah, that should make a difference in your zoom ability, for sure. Yergi says, "Moving hurts." And Mailman Dave says, "I try to never do it." That's fair. Y'all make your own choices. Our transport box should probably go in the ender chest here. And it actually should probably be combined with the fireworks box. We'll do that a little bit. Let's just get some of this other stuff taken care of. Okay. So we have a lot of these, for one thing. Way too many of these. Not enough of those. Nor enough of these. Throw in some of these. Okay, our obsidian, magma block, and quartz. Cactus. Cactus was supposed to go in the dye box, and I never got around to it. There's Cub. Here the Cub. Okay. Okay. Just stretching my legs a little bit here. Just kind of pushing them up with my toes. Feeling that in my thighs. Okay. Oh. Well, I feel like we're ready for the TCG event tomorrow. That's the big thing, is I don't want to be holding up the other hermits. Although, we do need to grab... We do still need to grab tokens to hand out, but that's fine. We can... Oh, would it have been clever to use some magma blocks in the haunted forest? Probably not. Probably not a good idea to make magma block trees out of those. And the rock hopper. Okay. Pixelated TK says the event tomorrow going to be live streamed. That's the plan. Yeah, and I want to be high energy for that. So I'm not going to push myself very hard tonight. Let's actually go ahead. We're basically an hour into the stream. Let's go ahead and do last call for tips. If you enjoyed the shows today, thank you for being kind. I know they were exhausted messes with technology failures all over the place. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Oh, the stream descriptions are broken on the experimental streams. Yeah, we'll just have to delete those every time. I don't know how to fix that automatically. Thank you for reminding me, Aspera Prospera. Yeah, so something with the 4K streams is it uses a bunch of defaults that I haven't figured out how to reset. And so I have to manually change them every time, and I missed that one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up, because my whole body is telling me to rest, and I really need to... I can only eat through my freezer for so long. I do have a lot more spring rolls, mozzarella sticks, and some frozen burritos I can keep eating. But I will eventually need to go to the grocery store to buy fresh food. And so yeah, I should probably wrap up so I can get some rest and my muscles can recover from all the physical challenges of Play on Con. So here we go. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, we don't rate anybody because it's YouTube. So until next time, y'all, this is... Oh, hey Scar. Can you hear me? Okay, I was... Bye, Scar. Did he drop something? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go, because my body is tired. Until next time, y'all, this is